What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of American Truck Sim. This is episode 48, and here we are in our nice truck. You guys already know what it looks like. I just like to show it off. Can I add those lights down there? I think I always had those, but I don't know. I added something. Maybe. Possibly. But we're getting on the road here. We haven't been to Coyote, Arizona yet. So I figure why not discover it, since it's something a city we haven't been to. But like everything else, or like I should not cut this corner quite. Totally forgot what I was hauling, but like everything else, in the last couple episodes, I shouldn't say an episode yet until I'm completely done with it. I should do my intro at the end. Doesn't really make that much sense, but a little bit of humor is not too bad. When it comes to this game, it's been lag. I'm gonna stick to the word lag. Got stuck on a hill there. That's a nice looking river. I'm gonna stick to the word lag. Because I've been trying to play it for... Hold on, let me get past that corner there. I've been trying to play it for a few weeks now, and it's just been lagging, freezing, whatever you want to call it. It's just been impossible to play. So I've been, move my mic a little closer. I've been wanting to play the game. It's just been so difficult to play. It's almost like when I used to play Wildlands game, or when I used to talk about it, how freezy and laggy it was. I mean, it wouldn't affect the game unless the game froze or crashed. I should not be taking these turns like I am. And there's a cop behind me. It doesn't affect what you're doing in the game, but it does, you know, nobody wants to sit here and watch, you know, the game be continuously like lagging a lot. So I've been trying to see which mods are causing it. Like I showed you in my mods folder. Is there a car right here? There is, you jerk. I could hear it in my... I heard the car coming up in my headphones. But like I was saying, I don't know. I don't know what I was saying. Oh, I was talking about the mods. I was showing you guys my mods, and I was talking about how I only had like 5 to 10 mods, and then I showed you guys my mod folder, and I had like 25 to 30 mods, but most of them are from the Steam Workshop, and when you get them from the Steam Workshop, they tend to be more legit, I would say. Like mods that aren't going to crash on you, I guess, that you can trust a little bit more, that aren't going to like really crash your game, as opposed to the ones that you have to bring in from a zip folder, and then you have to bring them into the game. If they're in the Steam Workshop, all you have to do is subscribe to them, and then they'll be in your mod folder, and then you just click them over. So I don't know. I'm just trying to see which mods. I've been taking out mods ever so... I don't know what I was trying to get there, but I've just been taking out mods here and there just to see which ones are causing the lagginess of the game. Where are we at here? I can't see, but I think it's clear there. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Back up. Please back up. Back up. Don't honk back at me. You need to back up. I have extra wide load. I don't care, dude. Back up. Oh. There you go. Was that so difficult? They eventually... I know I'm way off topic. I keep going from top, bouncing back and forth. I swear I have ADD. But normally when you're in a situation like that, the AI traffic will back up. Because they're kind of smart in a way, and they know that they're not going to get by and you're not going to get by, so they'll back up. But I had to obviously hit the guy before he backed up, before he got the picture, should I say. I'm normally not the type of person, I know this is another topic that I'm going way off topic about, but it's only because it just happened to me. It's been happening to me as I've been talking. So I picked up my drink, I had it in my hand, and I was gonna take a sip of it, but then I started talking about the mods. So then I put the soda back down, and then I picked up my soda again to grab a drink, and then I got in that little predicament right there, and then I put my soda back down. That's something I never do, ever. I don't know why. I used to make fun of people that do that, like that are talking, like, you know, I'm across the restaurant from them and I see them. Why does my mouse keep moving? I see them do it and I'm like, huh, look at that guy. He won't take a drink. He won't take a sip out of his drink. He keeps talking and forgetting about it. But I just noticed myself doing it right now. So I figured I'd tell you guys about it. But back to the lagginess of the game, stuttering, if you will. Yeah, it's just been happening so much. So it's been so unrecordable that I've been like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna give the game a little bit of time, and I gave it a little time, and they updated a few files. So, you know, I'm hoping it's not gonna be as broken as it was before, but we'll see here. But anyways, how you guys doing? How was your 4th of July? Me, I was sleeping. Well, I went out and did stuff. I think. No, I didn't go out and do stuff. I stayed home and slept. 4th of July. I mean, I could have went out, did something, but I wasn't really invited anywhere until like last minute. They're like, hey, we're having a party, you should come on over. And it was like, I don't like being invited last minute, because it's like you were the guy that it feels to me like I was the guy that they forgot about. And they're like, oh, you know, we should just text Jesse and ask him if he wants to come over to the party. But, you know, when anybody last minute messages me and tells, you know, whoa, what was that, flying saucer? Says, hey, come on over, we're having a party, like 4 hours before the party or 2 hours before the party, I tend to not go. Before, when I used to drink, I used to love to go, only because drinking was involved. But nowadays that I'm not drinking, I kind of get the picture, like, hey, you weren't really invited to the party, so, you know, we just thought of you last minute. And I kind of take offense to it now. As before, when I was drunk all the time, I was like, hey, what's up? I don't know what I'm getting at or where I'm going with this. Hey, it's the tumbleweeds. So anyways, with this truck here, on the way to pick up this load that we have, I got 5% damage for rear-ending a truck because I only had about 20 minutes to get to it, and it was 49 miles away. So I floored it. Had my hazards on, that didn't do nothing. Ran right into the back of a truck. Got 5% damage. I mean, I was going pretty fast. I think the damage machine, or the damage part of the game, needs to be a little bit more realistic. A lot of things need to be more realistic in this game. Like, I think this game would be really awesome if it had real damage, kind of like GTA or something, where like if you rear-end somebody or whatever, something happens to your radiator, it's gonna start smoking. Because that's what would really happen if I rear-ended a truck with a bunch of logs on the back, a bunch of wooden logs, as opposed to plastic logs. What are you talking about, Jesse? I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm getting at over here. I thought I had to turn up here. That's why I slowed down. But then I also slowed down because then I keep realizing that I have a humongous trailer, and that I can't go sliding back and forth in between lanes as if I'm, you know, as if I'm hauling like a 39-foot trailer or whatever they are. Memorial Highway. I don't think we've been weighed yet since we've been back on this game, on the regular version of this game with the 3 states. Since we came out of the coast to coast, I don't think we've actually been weighed yet. Or if we have, it's always been a green light to go by. What do you think? Get off the phone, man. Gosh. You're crazy. Do you guys remember this truck always having a light on it? I remember it, and I don't know what the heck happened to it. It was the interior light was always on in this truck when I first got it, and now it's gone. I don't know what happened. I keep pushing the interior light button, nothing's working. So yeah, I don't know what's happening with it. Should not be this close to this guy. This thing has a when I was hauling to get this trailer, this thing actually, I mean, I think you guys have probably noticed, but it has a rev limiter, like a limiter, RPM limiter, or why does it do that every time? Every time I don't touch my mouse at all. It has to be one of the cables touching underneath the desk. I gotta figure it out because it's driving me crazy. But back to I don't know if you guys have ever noticed that it has like a speedometer limiter or like a rev limiter every time. It'll only go a certain amount. It'll only go to like 1500 or 2000, and then it'll stay there and go back and forth unless I shift gears. I don't know if it'll go back and forth, but I think you guys know what I mean. Like real vehicles are. So if I hold 5 low right here, yeah, it stays at 25. It won't go over 25 in any gear. It's kind of weird. And the other reason I haven't been playing this game, other than the real reason, which is it being a turd to play the game, it being pretty impossible to play the game. I think I gotta go this way. Because I've been really tired a lot. my sugars have been out of control. I don't know why. I'm eating the same things, I'm drinking the same things, and my sugars have been out of control. Like they used to be, or normal for me was anywhere between 100 and like 250 at the most. And now the lowest for me is like in the last month or two, I want to say. Don't come up to me that quickly, guy. The lowest to me in the last few months has been like 250, and the highest has been like 499. It's been ridiculous. And so since it's so hot, for me, if it's under 100, I get really tired quickly, and if it's over 300, I get really tired quickly. So it's a weird thing, but I've been up in the 400s, and when you're up in the 400s, it's really bad for your kidney, and I only have one kidney, so that's even worse. And it makes you sleep a lot, so I'm just sleeping like 12 hours at a time. I wake up to eat, I take all the stuff, my insulin I need to take, and then back to sleep. You know, I'm up for a few hours and then back to sleep for another 12. So it's been out of control as far as my sugar levels. And right now, as I'm recording the game, they feel like they're really high again. No, that's too high. I mean, too low of a gear. I keep forgetting that little mirror. I should use it more often, because that's when I can see if somebody's right next to me, as opposed to using the big mirror. Even though the little mirror is like right there and I can see it, I don't really pay much attention to it, funnily enough. I mean, it's there, but I don't look down at it. So yeah, right now I have like a really bad headache. Not a really bad headache, but I could feel a headache coming on, which means my sugar is probably too high. But it can last. I'll let it go until I'm done with this episode. Hopefully we get to our destination. I hear the rail yard drop-offs for these. I think we're going to the rail yard. Oh no, we're going to Dole. I hear the rail yard drop-offs are like really messed up as far as where the points are, where you can drop the heavy cargo DLC or the heavy cargo trailers off at. Like, they're really janked. Like, you can be, half your trailer can be in it, and half your trailer can be out of it, and it'll be like, alright, it's ready. Like, you know, when I try to get it like right in the spot, I mean, that hasn't been, ever since this heavy cargo DLC came out, or the pack came out, I have been just trying to get the letter T to come up so we can drop it off and move on. And my trailer drop-offs for the past, I don't know, 6 episodes have been horrible. So I gotta start, I mean, other than using these trailers, when I go back to using like the guy in front of us with the cement blocks, or, you know, a regular reefer trailer, ice cream or whatever it is, lettuce, clothes, anything like that, I'm gonna try and see if, you know, I can better my parking, because it's been pretty bad lately. It's kind of been like, whatever, it looks good right there. We'll just drop it off. All right, excellent, awesome, perfect. Okay, a way station's coming up, and I have to stop. See the little red on the dash? I think that's pretty cool. I never noticed the red little light on the dashboard. On the dash, I always look at the whatever it's called. Oh, this guy's stopping too. It looks foggy up there where that guy's at. With his wow, I really dropped it down to a really low gear. When he had his blinker on, it looked like it was foggy up there. Oh, is this like a thing you can turn around in here if you want to, or is this a sleeping spot? How much do we weigh with our truck? 102,406 pounds. That's a lot. Isn't the limit like 100,000 pounds? Or is that only on 2 axles? That could be like a 2-axle thing. What is this again? Remains 16 hours. So we have to get it there on one go? Is that what I'm reading here? Pretty much. Unless we get to the area and there's a sleeping... Well, I don't know if I want to really stop anywhere and sleep with the big old humongous trailer. Yeah. No. Would I rather hear us yawn, or would I rather us be in a parking lot that we can't get out of or back up out of? I know I'm going over the speed limit, but I just want to pass this guy because we've been behind him for a while. Yeah, right over there? Good. Slow down. Can't get a cramp in my foot. I hate the cramps, and I never really get a cramp in my foot when I'm playing this game, but for some reason right now I feel like if I move my foot in any other position, it's gonna just be like, you're just gonna hear me like, ah! Because you gotta put your foot a certain way for like a good 10 to 15 seconds to get it to go away. It's the most odd thing to do with like a body part. When you have a cramp in it, it's just weird. You gotta set your leg down, your foot down in a certain way. Here's a truck that I hit. There it is. I hit that thing. Got a lot of damage. I don't even have my foot on the throttle or on the gas pedal. Throttle, gas pedal, same thing. Here we go with hey! Oh look, it's hey! Get it? Wah, wah. Oh crap. We gotta get over and we gotta get off the freeway. Oh no, we don't. Gosh, that scared me. Ehrenberg. Why do you do this to me? What is that down there? Cops? Oh no. It's a diner. It's like one of those 50s diners. Whoa. That's the quietest motorcycle I have ever heard. I know they have sound packs and sound fixes for the game, or for the trucks. They need sound fixes for the AI cars to sound more like AI cars. You know, when a motorcycle passes you, it should sound like a motorcycle. Even if it's a Ninja or whatever, it should sound like a Ninja's going by. Or if it's a Harley Davidson, it should sound a little bit more rumbly. Like, there's somebody that I watch play this game, and they have like not F-250s, like Chevy Silverados 1500s, and they're lifted on them, but they don't make any other sound than what the cars make in this game. But I was like, what? Like, I look under all of their mods and what they have, and I have the same exact ones. I just don't understand why I don't have the same vehicles as they do. Maybe I have to be in a certain area. We haven't been in San Diego in a long time. In the game, anyway. Flooring it. Slamming on his brakes. Oh, we're out of California, I believe, because it's 65 now and not 55. Guy's losing his mind. He doesn't know which lane he wants. Look at it, he's going back. He was in that lane, he went to the middle, and then he went to the third, and then he went back to the second, back to the first. I just like to critique the AI's driving. Artificial intelligence. So I was thinking about buying this game. I know it's like not even close to being a game that I ever thought I would play, but it looks really cool. It's like, it's Lego Undercover or something, like Police Lego Undercover. It's almost like GTA, but for Lego Lego people. And it looks like a cool game. Like, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but it's something like $20, and a couple of my subscribers have kids, and I said, like, when I play this game, when I play American Truck Simulator, I'm completely, I don't use any curse words or anything like that when I'm playing this game. Not to say that I don't use any curse words in any other games, like Grand Theft Auto, I do curse in, but I don't record it. And I haven't played it for a while, but Rainbow Six, I haven't played that game for a while. I need to get back into playing that game. I'm pretty much back to being a noob, I think. But I curse in Rainbow Six when I'm playing that game. But I told my buddy, I said, hey, he goes, my kid loves Legos. I go, you should tell him to watch. If I buy the game, he's all, yeah, I'd love that. He's all, but you don't curse in the game, do you? I go, no, there's a couple games that I do curse in and a couple games I don't curse in. I go, like the game I'm playing right now, which is just right now, is American Truck, and I don't curse in that game. I think I've cursed once, probably when I got in a crash, or either when the game crashed, or I crashed into something, or I was just having a bad day or something. But it was like one word. But there's some games in which it's not that you can't stop yourself from doing it, but everybody else is cussing, so I don't know. For me, it just goes along with it, because you can hear everybody else talking, and they're always saying something, or there's a troll in there that's constantly whatever, and then you gotta mute him, and then everybody else like, hey, this blah 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 blah, and then yeah, I don't know. It comes with the game, I guess. Like, I bet if I was playing this game on multiplayer, you'd hear a lot of cussing, only because, like I said in previous episodes, is there's a lot of people that love to play the game and love to love to drive their trucks around with other people that are truckers, not real truckers, but fake truck simmers like myself. And then there's those guys that just want to ruin it for everybody. And then, if I were to play that, like I told you guys, I probably won't be playing multiplayer this game, but if I was to ever end up playing it, I would probably make it viewer discretion or whatever, or adults only. I'd mark it as 18 and up or something. But there's really no reason to cuss in this game. Like I said, I've probably done it once. Just a mellow drive. Be awesome if we can listen to music. But copyright. There is a bunch of music that you can add, or you can edit in, that's copyright free. But it's like you'd have to go down a list of a bunch of songs in order to find exactly what you're looking for, and that would take forever for me. I don't know what I would want to have, like a song playing in the background for, when I'm not talking for about a minute or two minutes, or even just it being a low song in the background. I would probably edit in something like that, but I'd have to try it out a few times just to see, if I like it. And I can do that, in my off time while I'm editing. I just started to edit recently. If you guys watched the last 2 episodes, I just put like 2 little blank pages up, what episode it is, and at the end, like, comment, subscribe. But at least we're getting somewhere, as opposed to where we were before with just starting out and ending. Whoa, that's bright. That was actually bright on the ice. roll. We're good. That's when concentration is real. And I also didn't want to stop my vehicle going up the hill on that off ramp or on that on ramp. No, that off ramp, whatever. The off ramp, on ramp, same difference. I didn't want to stop my truck there because nobody's gonna go. I'll go. Because I don't want to end up rolling backwards. That vibration. I might have been riding the curb when I was coming around that corner. Something like that. There was like some vibration in my steering wheel. Yeah, but I didn't want to end up in a situation where my truck was going to end up rolling backwards. Or me having to use the parking brake and revving it up and then let go of the parking brake to get up the hill, because like I've said before, these are actual weights that we're carrying around since it's a DLC from the game, as opposed to, you know, like even some of the trucks on this game, they're only like 5,000 pounds, which in reality they're probably weigh a whole lot more than 5,000 pounds. I believe our truck is this truck is from the Steam Workshop, but what is this way? Okay, this is 55,500, and our total weight was 102, so our truck weighs 45 to 47,000 pounds. That seems like a lot. See, I don't know if it's just the crawler tractor that weighs, I'm thinking it's just the crawler tractor that weighs 55,000 pounds. And then the trailer is an added amount, and then the truck is obviously an added amount. Because I don't think our truck is 45,000 pounds. I think our truck is somewhere like 30,000 at the most. What's this? I thought it was turtle wax, but I don't know what that says on that. Sinclair or something like that. From far away, it looks like 7-Eleven. From this distance, I thought it was like a 7-Eleven corporate truck, which you don't really see, but, you know. They have an In-N-Out burger one, I think. But as we get closer, you can see the turtle. But instead of it saying turtle wax, it says like Sinclair, which could be true, I don't know. It looks nice out. Look at the construction guy right there. I don't know. I think they might have fixed the game. Made it a lot more. I mean, at nighttime, obviously, you can't really tell if they really did anything. But, I don't know. Right now, as we're driving along, everything looks a lot more crisp. What I mean by crisp is, it looks like my graphics are on Ultra right now, which they're not on Ultra. They're on, I believe they're on custom, medium, or custom. Yeah, I believe they're on medium. Not even ultra, but it kind of looks like they're on an ultra setting, because it actually looks really good. Oh wait, oh yeah, we do gotta turn up here, but I'm gonna stay in the middle. Take everything. You think these oversized trailers or whatever, it is a lot wider too. I just noticed. I just barely noticed how much wider it is on the sides. How much the trailer, how much the tractor, whatever those things are called. They're not tires. They're like what tanks have, the roller things. You know when you can't think of the word? That's what they are. I don't know what they're called at the moment. I do know what they're called, but I don't know what they're called at the moment. But you'd think these trailers would come with beacons themselves, but they don't. If you want beacons, you got to add it as a add-on to your truck itself. But they should be on the back of the trailer, is what they should be on. The back and the front. I'm trying to keep our vehicle to the right as possible because I don't want to hit anything coming at us from the left. Because, yeah, that would be catastrophic. People would die. What is that noise? I don't know what that noise is, but it sounds like a train or something. And I don't know if you guys have noticed our brake pressure, which I believe are the ones to the right of the speedometer, right below the two right below the gas gauge, which is on top, so the two right below on the, like I said, to the right of the speedometer. If we push our brakes a lot and get all the air out, you'll see like a little red indicator light telling us that we have no air in the lines. And as the pressure goes up, you'll see as they start to rise, you'll see the little red indicator go away. And I didn't notice that until I was watching an episode of myself playing the game a couple episodes ago. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. It's a very dim red light. At night you can see it a lot more better, obviously, but it's not something that I ever really noticed. And then if you have the warning on, then it's nothing but beeping the entire time, which gets on your nerves quite quickly. In the beginning, I'm pretty sure it doesn't do it anymore like it used to when the game was first released. There was like a glitch where, it would beep like way too much, like non-stop beeping. And I think now they might have fixed it to where it's not glitchy anymore. And I'm pretty sure they have, because that was in version 1.4 when I first started recording this game. And now we're at 1.6.2.4 or 0.5 or something like that. Maybe it was that thing up there. Is it a train? I don't know. Coyote. Welcome to Coyote. Bam! Now. No? How about now? And now. And now. I give up. That automatic stop. I'll keep my lights on for the sake of oversized load. 0 miles to our destination. And we got a gas and a sleeping spot right there. That's awesome. Alright, so... I'm gonna make sure I make it in here. About that. I gotta see how far I can go. Nope. Is there a car back there? What is happening? There was a differential lock on this thing. How are you supposed to even get in here is what I want to know. Ripped off our mirror. Okay, this one's gonna be... I wish it would... Oh yeah, that is the front. I was gonna say, I wish it would tell us where the front is, but I think the front is right here. If you look at the... whatever those things are called. Oh, I can't think of the name. Basically, at the end of the... where the tractor is, at the bottom of where it's wheels slash whatever those things are called, tracks are, there's a little circle with a red dot in it. I think that's where the front is supposed to be. I think. So we do really have to back this up, because that would be horrific. Do outside view, just so you guys can see what I'm gonna have to go through. Imagine having to back one of these up in real life. Just trying to get it to go trying to get it to go out the door, but it won't do it because that dolly right there is not having it. The dolly just is like its own trailer. Yeah, we're way out. I wonder what I could do in this little area. Not much. I was gonna say come around, but there's no exit over there. Forgot what I did last time. Happening. Bring closer. Sort of. Trying to concentrate, but I'm also trying to straighten out the trailer a little bit. So we almost had it where we were. Yeah. Alright, so if we go this way, and we go this way, we're gonna follow those dolly wheels, basically, is what I'm trying to do, so that don't end up. See how crooked that is? But almost in a situation like this, you gotta be like, okay, you win, and you gotta just do it. But I would like for it to be a lot straighter than that, but it's just pretty much impossible with these. You know, where you only have one entrance, and then the road obviously ends right there behind us. And then you got traffic. I mean, I could have went onto the curb had I known the drop-off would have been right here, but you don't know that until you're already in the area, and by that point you can't just back up and, you know, do what you want to do. So we're gonna have to take this as much as I don't like it. We still got excellent. Got an achievement. We made 27 grand. 832 XP. I swear we used to get like 1800 XP or a lot more, but I don't know what happened to that. They probably they probably banned it or something, or I don't know. So we got 7% damage. 5 of it was from what I told you guys about, and 2 of it was from just on the road wear and tear, I think. Engine 1, transmission 1, chassis 1, cabin 0, wheels 7. Or maybe not. I don't know. What do I know? I have no idea. I have 3 drivers and 5 trucks. Weird. So let's see. Let's get out of here. I don't really like. Sorry. I don't really like to use. Oops. I don't really like to use the. Watch me come over here, and there's a way to get out. Nope. Okay, cool. Well, that made me feel a little bit better. I don't really like to use this view, but when it comes to drop-offs like the one we had, it's impossible to back a trailer up like that and, you know, put it. What do we have here? Anyways, to put it, you know, where you would like to put it. Oh, we have another one going to Barstow. Coyote to Barstow. Huron. Probably do that one. I don't know what is, let me see, what is out of Huron? I mean, Huron, Coyote. Oh, we got Tidbit. So something messed up somewhere, because Tidbit is, let's see what Tidbit is. Where are we at? Coyote. Coyote. There's nothing out of Coyote. There's Dole, fertilizer, silica, used packaging. What is Tidbit? I'm interested now. Is it Best Buy? No, that's charged. No, we still have Best Buy. We have Vista Print. Coastline mining. Interesting. What is Tidbit? That's gonna bug me now. I might have to Google that one. Or you guys can write it in the comments below what Tidbit is, because it's obviously another company. I mean, it's supposed to be like a normal store, but it's one that came with the game that's not loading in as whatever it's supposed to be. I'm not going to go through all these because it's going to drive me crazy. I guess I'd have to just go. Whoa, that's doing some weird stuff. Go to the yard and see what kind of a yard it is. Grinding my gears. I'll go through here. I do what I want. Yeah, so I don't really. Volvo. Yeah, then we wonder where we get our damage from. I don't like to use the secondhand view, like I was saying earlier, or the behind the truck view, but it just, like I said, it's really impossible to do it otherwise. Like if you don't have it on, you know, then what do you do? Because you can't really look out your rearview mirrors and be like, okay, I can see perfectly. Well, all you could really see is your, I already forgot the name of it, the dolly trailer going back and forth, but you wouldn't really be able to see. I mean, you'd probably see it out of the right top window and then from here, but I don't know. It's pretty, I don't know, it's tough to figure out, but I want to thank you guys for watching. My truck still on? No. Hey, there's a horse over there. You see it? A little horse. There's another horse. They add animals while it was away? I don't know. But like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Take care.